Finance is the central piece of any business. We all know that. That's why we do business, right? To earn money. So, finance. So, in this video, we are going to talk about financial considerations. As you can see, as per this mind map that we have prepared on this MS Paint, we are here. We talked about strategy, motivations, outcomes, and today, financial consideration. And during this phase of business strategy, we need to think, rather learn how to use the cloud to make our IT cost structure more flexible and help build a business case to migrate to the cloud. Because when you move to the cloud, things changes, right? A digital transformation goes hand in hand with a financial transformation. We will understand how. I'm pretty sure if you are working on the cloud, we all know a lot of things that we're going to talk about. As you can see, the points I've mentioned here already. So let's go and talk about these. So when you are making the shift to the cloud, there are financial considerations like how the cloud will impact your financial position, accounting KPIs, and processes that CFO, Chief Financial Officers, or finance team need to understand. Cash flow, that's what I'm pointing here. So your organization's motivations and business outcome will help determine how you look at your financials. So we talked about the motivation. It is like why we are moving to the cloud, outcomes, what we want out of this, and financial will help us to design the business case so that we can move to the cloud with the help of that business case. So let's understand it further, okay? Let's see a few considerations that will help us to understand what exactly we are talking about here and how this will impact our strategy. As I said, people who are already working on the cloud, we all know it's a pay as you go, or rather consumption model. And what we had on the on-premises was upfront server infrastructure and software licensing cost that you would typically pay on-premises in your data center. So CapEx to OpEx, that's what I meant. One benefit of moving to the cloud is that it shifts how you pay for capacity from CapEx to OpEx. Your overall budget allocation moves from CapEx investment to OpEx pricing models that can fluctuate based on capacity or utilization of the cloud. Your organization will realize meaningful improvements in financial statements with improved cash flow timing and a reduced need to acquire assets that result in a fixed cost structure. So a reduced data center footprint is another benefit of a shift to the cloud. On-prem DC are frequently overbuilt. You all know that for peaks, resulting in excesses, capacity, and excess spend. In the cloud, you can spin up resources quickly with the flexibility, scalability, where you can scale up and down as needed. No need to pay in advance for the higher or excess capacity, right? Azure operates in many different geographic regions, giving you flexibility again to choose where to build your applications rather than creating your data center in particular geography. It's another benefit. Now, it's all about how cloud can help your team to be more productive. And it's critical to consider how DevOps can improve and drive efficiency in your organization. Cloud can help unlock better DevOps processes, resulting in faster time to market. That's one of the benefits of a great DevOps culture. Increased revenue because of the first point, increased employee productivity and the ability to deploy products more quickly, you'll be more competitive in the market. And sustainability. If you think migrating to the cloud can reduce your carbon footprint, and your org immediately benefits from sustainability perspective. So, as we have seen how finance is affected when you migrate to the cloud or build a business case to migrate to the cloud. When we start building the business strategy right here, financial consideration will help us or drive it by building the business case, which would be more or less like asking questions, just like in motivation and outcomes. So what kind of questions will come here? It would be more like, how much does it cost to run my environment today? What am I spending on servers in an average year? What am I spending in my data center operations categories? For example, power or lease costs. What is the next hardware refresh? Licensing, things like that. So forecast what your on-premises cost will be if you don't migrate to the cloud. And yes, forecast what your on-premises cost will be when you migrate to the cloud in an Azure scenario. It's important to account for things like core benefits of the cloud, like reserve instances, scale capacity up and down, Azure hybrid benefits, right sizing your resources. Consider how you can optimize. As a final step, when you create your business case, you want to compare the cloud environment to an on-premises. And here we have a couple of tools which can help us. What are these tools? I'm pretty sure you have heard about these. TCO calculator, total cost of ownership. Azure pricing calculator. Azure migration and modernization program. Partners tool set, right? These tool set will help you in creating a business case from the financial considerations. And that will help us to build the business strategy. And I hope this video helped to understand the role of financial consideration during business planning. So let's meet in another video where we'll talk about technical consideration. Well, thank you for watching, and you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.